All right, hello, good afternoon, people. We have only four people connected. Well, actually, we have only two students. Well, yeah, we have more over here. All right, so in less than 2 minutes, I'll be here with you. Yeah, and I'm gonna give you time to say present and to type your name over here, okay? If you don't want to type the word present, you can say here, okay? So in less than 2 minutes, I'll be here with you. I'm gonna give you more time, like a minute, yeah, to wait for the rest of the people, right? Because we just have 9 people, right? So less than 1 minute, the class will begin. All right, so let's begin, guys. Good afternoon, all of you. Then, hello, people. This is gonna be the last class of today, which is gonna be about English, right? Welcome to my office again. This is gonna be my office for the rest of the online classes, and you are very welcome. Okay, so guys, at the beginning of the class, which is this one, I just want you to pay attention on the information that I'm gonna give you. Guys, remember that in the last class, I told you something about the project, okay? And to be honest, I just have Mariana's one, I just have Teresa's one, and I think that's it, all right? And the rest of the students, I don't have your job. And Alfonso, I think I have your job. Guys, I told you that today was going to be the last day to send me the project. Guys, what is a project? The project, the stuff that I told you to send, it was a life program, okay? A life plan, yeah? And the stuff you have to send it to me, it was only your life plan. What is this? If you want to get married, if you want to have a family, if you want to work very hard, and if you want to work just to have your own things, well, that is a life plan. Yeah. And I just have some of you. Okay, some of your jobs. Then I'm gonna go back in my email, and then I'm gonna check if I have some others, because only 3 people with the project is not enough. Remember that the project in this case is gonna be like no, Fatima, I told you just for today, all right? And then guys, if you don't have your project, it's like if you didn't do the exam, all right? I have to be honest, okay? Then let me check who is here. It's Hania, hello, good afternoon. Very good, you were the first one. Then Henry, good afternoon, man. Gastelum, very good. Angel, which is patron, very good, good afternoon. Then we have here Hugo, hello. Kenya, good afternoon over here. Then we have Alfonso Pompaquilarte, very good. Then we have Brandon Braulio, whoever you are, I'm kidding you. You are Roman in this case. Then Rafa, hello, good afternoon. Tere and Mariana, which is normal to be here. Then Fatima Montoya, very good. All right, let me check now. We have Mane, very good. Hello, good afternoon. Then Henry, let me put your comment here. Pay attention. Teacher, you need to be more specific. Nobody knew how long it had to be. Well, I told you everything about the project, everything. If when you say the word, Henry, when you say the word nobody, well, I believe you if I don't have no jobs, all right? But I do have jobs. So I think I was kind of specific. If not, pay attention. Okay? If not pay attention, I'm gonna tell you right now how it's gonna be the project, okay? And then you have only tonight to send it to me. If you send it tomorrow, Wednesday, it's not gonna count, okay? I was clear. I'm telling you right now. And then how's the way you have to send it to me, okay? Very good. Fatima, is not true. I told you Tuesday, okay? I told you Tuesday, and today is Tuesday, right? Then Henry again, that's why almost nobody did it. Well, I have 3 people. If I was clear, if I was not, yeah, clear, um, nobody sent it to me, right? But I do have it. That's the problem. Then, Brandon, it was for tomorrow. Can I send it tonight? It was not for tomorrow, Brandon. It was just for today, all right? Today was the deadline, is the limit, okay? So tonight is your limit, guys, to send it to me. It's not a big deal, guys. Just write your life plan and then send it to me. That's all the stuff you have to do, all right? Your life plan, what are you gonna do? And at least, I think that I told you, the sky is the limit, right? So no limit, but I don't wanna see something about 100 words, okay? I'm gonna tell you something, at least 300 words, at least 300 words, okay? Because you are advanced and then you can write a little bit more than the other group. Guys, if in the other group, I got students with 600 words, imagine, and they are basic, yeah, that is not a big a nice excuse, all right? So please, just today, I'm not gonna give you more time because I have a lot of groups, okay? So just today. Then Kenya, I sent it at 2 a.m. teacher last night. All right, I didn't check if you send it to me, Kenya. Well, if you send it, it's gonna be there, no problem, right? I did send it. Very good, Hania. If you have it, no problem. You're gonna be in the list. All right, teacher, did you check the project yet? Yes, I do have your project, Mariana. Thank you. You have the points. No, don't be like, don't worry about it, okay? Then Brandon, again, your question, can I send it when the class ends? Yeah, man, of course, of course. Almost nobody, okay, well, almost nobody. In the first one, you said nobody. And I'm gonna let you know. In the first one, you says nobody, okay, nobody, okay, good. So, well, yeah, Rafael, if you already sent it, don't worry, you're gonna be in the list, okay? No, Fatima, it's for today, okay? Very good. Then teacher, but you said that it could be in draws or images. Yes, I didn't say the opposite. You can send it to me with pictures, and then you have to tell me what is that. Okay, what is the information you want to transmit. Okay, very good. That is the first information that I want you to know. Yeah, that is very important for you to send everything that I'm telling you in the online classes. It's very important for you to send them to me, because if you don't send it, how's going to be the evaluation you're going to get? How's going to be the way to evaluate you? Yeah, only this way, only the stuff that I'm telling you. Okay, so if you are sending all the material or all the notes that I'm asking for, no problem, you're going to get your score in a good way. Okay, Fatima, again, you no, man, no, Fatima, I can't, I don't really like speak Spanish here. All right, so this is an English class, all right? So please pay attention. Okay, so any other question about the project? You can send them to me, all right? Tonight, only tonight, okay? Awesome. All right, guys, the beginning of the class is going to be simple. The beginning of the class is going to be easy because I'm gonna choose 3 people random, yeah? And then if I say your name, you have to answer my question, okay? If I say your name, you have to answer my question. And the first person that I want to answer my question is Rafa. Rafael Martin del Campo. Please tell us in the chat, please write in the chat, what do you do in the last weekend? Because it was kind of long. It was Friday off, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so please, Rafa, you have 1 minute, yeah, to write the information in the chat, and then let us know what you did on the last weekend. Please hurry up. In this case, if you don't answer in 1 minute, it's because you are not here, you are not paying attention, and then you are just wasting time at home. So Rafa, 1 minute. Please share with us what you did. Teacher, but I didn't do anything. Well, you stay at home. What do you do at home? You understand? Okay, hurry up. That's your minute, Rafa. We're gonna wait for the rest of the group. Be ready, yeah, because I'm gonna ask some, I mean, not some, other 2 people, all right? So Rafa, it's gonna be your turn. The second person that I want to write the information here is Hugo. Hugo Lugo. All right. You are the second person who has to send by the chat, yeah, the information what you did on the last weekend, okay? So Rafa, Hugo, and Gastelum. Rafa, Hugo, and Gastelum, please write the information you did on the chat. Hurry up. Be more specific, please, Rafa. Yeah, you stay at home, but what do you do at home? You didn't go to visit your girlfriend? You didn't chat? You didn't do something else? You didn't like eat or what? You stay like a tree in your home or at home? No, I don't think so. So please, Rafa, be more specific. Hugo, I want you to write the information you did. And Angel, Patron, please send me all the information you did. You have 1 minute. Hurry up. Rafa, be more specific, please. We're gonna wait for your answers for the stuff you did on the weekend, and then after that, we're gonna continue with the class. Hurry up. You were chosen by me, all right? Hurry up. If you don't answer in 1 minute, you are going to be absent, okay? So you have the absence here. Hurry up. All right, perfect. Thank you, Rafa. On Friday, I played Brawl Stars with my cousin. Okay, very good. Very good. Well, Yeah, if you have this information, is good. And then Hugo Lugo, we have do projects, exercise, and just be at home. All right, very good. You're answering. Perfect. And we are missing Angel Gastelum. Angel Gastelum, please. You are the only one who is missing. What do you do? What do you do, man? Rafa, with that information is enough. Oh, well, yeah, that's good. If that is the information you did, perfect. Do projects, exercise, and just be at home. Do projects, man. You didn't do mine. Good. You didn't do mine. All right. So we're waiting just for Angel Gastelum. And then when Angel says the information, we can start with the class. All right. Angel Gastelum, very good. We have here, on Friday, I make a project or projects and take notes. When you're talking about something in plural, don't write A, okay? Don't write the letter A. All right, very good, awesome. All right, Rafa, on Saturday I went with my girlfriend. Well, that's obvious. That's obvious, you are in love. And then you're missing everything about your girlfriend. Very good. Thank you, Rafa. That's enough. Very good. All right. So now, if you have like answered my question, let's begin. Guys, remember that it's very important for you and for me because this way I can evaluate you to take notes. I'm going to start with the class. Guys, today is going to be a mix of topics that I have given to you. Yeah, it's going to be a mix of topics. So please, if you have questions, just let me know when I open the parentheses for questions, okay? At the end, I'm gonna leave you the activity and then you have to send it to me, all right? Very good. So let's begin. We have only like 25 minutes to explain the class, and then you have to send me the activity that I'm gonna leave you, okay? Projects, very good. Thank you, Angel Gastelum. And I sent it to you yesterday. Well, let me check if I have it yesterday. All right, very good. So let's begin. Let's begin. Now you're speaking English. Very good. Thanks to the dictionary. Okay, very good. So let's begin. Guys, the class of today is going to be simple. Okay, because this is going to be the class. Pay attention. As you know, my name is Gerardo Abun. This is going to be the English class, which is going to be, I don't know, maybe it's the 4th, the 6th, the 7th, but to be honest, I can't remember because all the days off you were getting, okay? So yeah, if you have questions, just when I ask for questions, or when I open the parentheses, okay? When I let you know, you will write the questions you have, okay? Perfect. Like I said, guys, today is going to be like different because the class is going to be a mix of topics, okay? And this is going to be the topic. Very good. This is going to be the topic, and then please pay attention. These are two topics that I have given to you now are mixed, okay? Now they are mixed. Please, I want you to copy all this information in your notebook or in your whatever you're using. I don't know if you're using your cell phone, or I don't know if you're using your laptop or tablet, or I don't know what is the stuff or device you are using, okay? But the information that I want you to copy is this. What is this, teacher? Okay, so the second conditional plus the passive voice. Teacher, to be honest, I have no idea how to write a sentence in second conditional, and I don't know, and I have no idea how to write something with passive voice. Well, I'm gonna let you know. Now, if you know what is a passive voice and if you know what is a second conditional, they're going to be mixed, and then we're going to have only one sentence using both, okay? This is going to be easy. Pay attention. The first meaning, I want you to copy it, please. That's the first meaning, the first, this square in your left, I mean, in your left or in your right, I don't know, it says. The second conditional, the second conditionals are two sentences into one. That depending on the type of that conditional, the tense will be different, okay? So depending on the conditional, guys, remember that the tenses are gonna be different. Remember that we have, if it is a conditional 0, we have present, present. If it is the first conditional, it's gonna be present and future. If it is the second one, which is this one, is past and modals. And then if it's the third, it's gonna be past perfect with perfect modals, okay? So pay attention with the next, to the next slide. Then second topic here, which is passive voice. The passive voice is a grammar topic that will help us, always will help us to say that an object does the action instead of the subject, okay? Remember, guys, that in a normal sentence, not in passive, which is active voice, when you have a sentence in passive voice, it's with the subject, the action, and then the complement, right? That is the active voice, which is the normal sentences we know, all right? When you change it into passive voice, it's when the object does the action instead of a subject, okay? What is an object? Well, a noun is whatever. Could be the chair, could be the laptop, could be the cell phone, could be the TV, could be the book, could be whichever thing you want to put, okay? Very good. In the passive voice, instead of the subject in the beginning, you're going to switch them and then you have the passive voice, all right? So the object in this case is going to be the one who is going to do the action, okay? I hope you already copy this slide because I'm going to change it, okay? I'm going to change it, and then you you must be like careful with these slides. If I change it, you have two things. Tell me or let me know to go back in the slide, and then I can put it again. Or you can go back in the video and then you can check it, which is something that I don't recommend it, because if I ask you something in the online class, you will not answer, okay? Very good. So second slide. The second slide is this one. I'm going to explain one by one, okay, guys? So first of all, we have the second conditional rule to follow. How is stuff to make or to write a sentence using the second conditional in the right way? Well, here it is. You have rule to follow. It says, remember that in the conditionals, you have two sentences into one, okay, together. Then the first one says, if clause, the sentence with the word if, and then with the all complement, okay? Plus my main clause. Remember, two sentences into one. Then in the if clause, we need mandatory to use the simple past, okay? We need the simple past mandatory, okay? Then after that, we have in the main clause the modals, okay? Mandatory, we need the modals in the main clause, okay? Always, guys. Teacher, what is a modal? Well, I recommend you to use would. In this case, only would, because I don't want you to get in trouble, okay? Perfect. So this way, you can have the sentence in second conditional, okay? The example says, if I were you, I would say the truth. But guess what, guys? I'm not you, okay? I'm not you. Remember that the second conditional is going to be used only for unreal things, guys. Only for unreal things. What is this? Something fake. Like the example says, if I were you, because it's something that is not possible, I'm not you, and I will never be you. So if I were you, I would say the truth, because if you say something that is not the truth, you're going to get in trouble, and I don't want you to get in trouble, okay? That is the right, I want you to copy this rule. Maybe you have it in the last notes, but I want you to write it, because I'm going to ask for the notes at the end of the class, okay? Awesome. Then over here, we have in the next slide, any questions with the second conditional, guys? Let me know if you have questions with the second conditional, please. If you have no questions with the second conditional, we can continue, because if you have questions, it's time to tell me or to let me know that you have questions using the second conditional, okay? Remember, second conditional is for something that is unreal or something that is fake, okay? Like, if I were you, I'm not you. Any questions? No? Okay. Then, Brandon, the question is for you. Could you please give me an example using the second conditional on the chat, please? Hurry up, 1 minute. Write an example using the second conditional. Hurry up. Write an example using the second conditional. Hurry up. The rule is in front of you. Yeah? Very good, all of you. Thank you. Mariana, no. Then Alfonso, no. Kenya, no. Fatima, no. Hania, no. Very good. All right. So Brandon, I'm waiting for your example. Could you please type the example on the chat? Very good. This is the example. If I were a baby, I would sleep all day. Yeah, but guess what? You're not a baby anymore. Perfect example. Very good, Brandon. Excellent. If I were, remember where in this case is without H, Brandon. Okay. Where is for a place. Okay. If I were you is without H. Okay. If I were a baby, I would sleep all day. Perfect. This is the right example of the second conditional. Okay. The next person, please, Henry, could you please write an example using the second conditional, please? Hurry up. 1 minute, Henry. Henry, 1 minute to say an example using the second conditional. The rule is in front of you in the video, okay? So please give me an example using the second conditional. Hurry up. And Kenya, you too, please. Kenya, could you please give me an example using the second conditional? I know you're here, man, but I need the example. The example using the second conditional, please. That is not the example of a second conditional. You have the rule in front of you. Okay, I'm gonna put this example from Brandon. Very good. If I were you, I would stop saying bad words. Yeah, man. But guess what? You are not me. No, you are not the other person. Okay. Very good. If I were you, I would stop saying bad words. Perfect, Henry. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And then we're waiting just for the example from Kenya. And that's it. We can continue with the other slide. Okay. Very good. If I were you, I would shut up. Oh my God, that's kind of aggressive, Kenya. All right. I have never, I mean, Jorge is not here, right? Yeah, Jorge is not here. I know what is happening. Okay. Do you know something about Jorge? No? Okay. Very good. Thank you, Kenya. That was a perfect example of the second conditional. If I were you, I would shut up. Yeah. Please, that example is not for me, right? I hope so. I hope so. All right, let's move on for the next slide, which is passive voice, right? Passive voice. Pay attention to this slide. I'm going to explain everything about, yeah, I know, Kenya, thank you. It's not for me, it's just an example. I know, I was joking, okay? All right, so passive voice, guys. The rule to follow is that, first of all, we need to identify the active voice. Remember, guys, that I told you that you have the first part, which is active voice. It's a normal sentence, all right? It is going to be just a normal sentence like the subject, the action, and then the complement, all right? Always is going to be like that, yeah? Then we have to change it into passive voice. We have to switch places the object and the subject, okay? Example number 1, it says active voice. We ate your soup. Okay, that is a normal sentence. We, the subject, ate the verb in past, your soup, the complement. Okay, then the passive voice in the number 1 says the soup was eaten by us. Okay, so you're gonna switch places the subject and the object. In this case, the subject is we and the object is the soup. All right, so over here it says the soup or your soup was eaten by us. Remember, guys, if you have the active voice in past, the verb to be is going to be in past. Okay, you don't have to write the soup is eaten by us. Why? Because the active voice is in simple past. Okay, very good. Then the soup was eaten by us. Then example number 2, it says, I cleaned your cars, in plural, cars, okay? I cleaned your cars. Then remember, I is the subject, then I have my verb, which is cleaned, and it's in past, obviously. And Over here we have cars, okay? I cleaned your cars, which is plural. And then cars is gonna be my object here. Then your cars were cleaned by me. If you pay attention in both examples in passive voice, we have the soup, which is only one. That's why I wrote was. And then your cars, which is in plural, is were cleaned by me. All right. Remember that in passive voice, the verb to be is mandatory to appear, and after the verb to be, I need my action, my main verb in past participle. All right. Okay. So two people to give examples. All right. Two people. All right. The first person is Mariana. Could you please give me an example of passive voice? Only the passive voice. I don't want to see the active voice. I just want to see the passive voice. Mariana, I don't want to see the active voice. So Mariana, you have 1 minute to give me an example using the passive voice, in past, okay? And the other person that I want is Hania. Hania, could you please give me an example using passive voice in past, please? In simple past. Hurry up, you have only 1 minute. Mariana and Hania, you have 1 minute to give me an example using passive voice, okay? Hurry up. You have the examples on the board, well, not on the board, but in the slide in front of you. So please give me an example. So Mariana and Hania, I'm waiting for your examples. You have 1 more minute. You have 1 more minute. One more minute for you. Okay, that if you don't write anything, it's because you are not here, okay? Sorry if I'm not in the screen, but give me a second. I was connecting my cell phone, sorry, because of the battery. No battery anymore. All right. Mariana, simple past, yes, in simple past, but just the passive voice, Mariana. Thank you, Hania. I ate pizza. The pizza was eaten by me. Perfect. That's a very good example using passive voice and with the active. Awesome. I ate pizza. The pizza was eaten by me. Very good. Sounds good. And it is perfect. Very good. Very good. Then Mariana, your example is here. Let me put it here. An interesting novel was read last night by me. Excellent example. That was the stuff that I was asking for. Very good. An interesting novel was read last night by me. All right. Perfect. Nice. I want you to be in the class, so I want you to participate. Okay. Remember that we're gonna miss the second partial, and the second partial is going to be here. Anyways, we cannot do anything. All right. Perfect. Nice examples. Now you two, you have a big check in my list. Very good. So I think you have no questions. And if you have no questions, let's go. And I'm going to explain the last, not the last, the topic that we're supposed to learn in this class. Okay. Perfect. The next slide is going to tell us that is this one. Very good. Pay attention. Now, I was asking you for examples about the second conditional and then examples of the passive voice, okay? Very good. Now, I want you to pay attention in this slide because now they are going to be mixed, the second conditional with the passive voice, okay? Pay attention. The first one says, example. Give me a second. Teacher, Isra's comments are not appearing, but if she's here. What? What, man? Okay. Well, Let me check. All right. So if Israel is not here, I don't know what is happening because Israel is not blocked. He's not blocked in my channel. All right. So well, pay attention. Examples. Now I told you guys that the examples are gonna be mixed. All right. You were saying examples of the second conditional, then you were telling me, no, telling us examples of the passive voice. All right. Now they're going to be mixed. All right. Now here we go. Examples. The soup would be eaten by me. Pay attention. This is, you're going to tell me, what is this first, that is this first line. It's going to be, the soup would be eaten by me, which is passive voice, okay? Which is passive voice, all right? Then the stuff that I want you to pay attention is that in the beginning is I have my main class. Remember that in this case, it's going to be mixed, right? So in the main class, pay attention. In the main class, I want you to write the passive voice. In the main class, I want you to write the passive voice, okay? In the main class, I want you to write the passive voice. Like the example says, the soup would be eaten by me if I were not your friend, okay? So it's the same example as the other, okay? So the soup would be eaten by me if I were not your friend. But in this case, guess what? I'm your friend, okay? That's why it's unreal here. If I were not your friend, but I am, okay? So it's something fake. Example number 2, the English test wouldn't be passed by me if the teacher didn't give us the guide. All right. The English test wouldn't be passed by me if the teacher didn't give us the guide. Okay. If you pay attention, the first example and the second one, they are with the main clause at the beginning. All right. And the main clause is going to be with a passive voice. Okay. And the third example, I already started with the if clause. Remember, in the if clause, it's going to be the same, simple past. If you didn't work, it's we. Oh my God, this is a mistake. Okay. If you didn't work, it's not with ed. It's a mistake. If you didn't work so hard, this beautiful house wouldn't be built by you. Okay. Now, if you pay attention, the sentences are kind of longer than the other ones, okay? Now we are trying to do something else, like something more specific, something like with more words, which is kind of long, all right? And it's gonna be a good way for you to practice your English, all right? Perfect. Guys, the rule is going to be there. What rule? About the comma. Guys, if you start with the if clause, like the example number 3, if you start with the if clause, when you finish the sentence in simple past, you need the comma, mandatory. Okay, you need the comma, mandatory. Okay, so if you didn't work so hard, comma, this beautiful house wouldn't be built by you. All right, this is a right example of the second conditional plus passive voice. Guys, time for questions. Any questions? Remember that you have to take notes, okay? Any questions? Any questions about how to mix the second conditional with the passive voice? Any questions? Please let me know if you have questions, and if you have questions, I can explain you, all right? Well, if you have no questions, we can continue. What happened to my hair? Yeah, it's good. Any questions, guys? Any questions about the second conditional with the passive in this case? No? This is the right example of the second conditional plus the passive voice, okay? Time for questions. 1 minute for questions. I already opened the parentheses for questions. All right, we have the first one. No thanks, I hope so. I hope so. Mariana, no questions. Then Hania, no questions. Then Brandon, no questions. And the rest? Kenya, no questions. Very good. All right. So which other? No questions? Okay, so if you have no questions, let's move on, and then I'm gonna let you know what is going to be the activity. All right, very good. Then Alfonso, you said no questions. Awesome, good. I have a headache, too many classes today. All right, good. Well, could you please speak English, Teresa? Teresa Diaz? Teresa Diaz Gomez? Yeah, you're Gomez, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so, well, yeah, if you have no questions, this is gonna be the activity. Pay attention, guys. Activity, very good. Something you really like. And it's for today, right now. Yeah, thank you. I know you're Gomez. Yeah, very good. Okay, guys, activity. It says, write a short story with 3 examples of the grammar topic given, right? Send it before the class finish. Hurry up. You have, no, well, I'm kidding. I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you. Well, you, I don't know who you are. I think you are, goodbye, man. I don't know you. Okay. Then, well, this is the activity, right? Write a short story with 3 examples of the grammar topic given and send it before the class finished. No, don't send it before the class finished. You have a lot of things to do. Then send it to me. Send it to me during the day. All right. Send it to me during the day or send it to me tomorrow morning. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you that you have only like 6 minutes to do it. Nuh-uh. A short story, guys, a short story, I'm not saying 3 examples of the grammar topic already given, okay? So the example that I want you to do is a short story, like about, well, I'm gonna put like the example of Henry Tyrone. Yeah, remember that story? Write a short story, like 5 lines, 6 lines, 7 lines, I don't know, it's gonna be up to you, okay? So a short story in which I want to see 3 examples using the topic that I already gave to you, all right? And send it to me during the day, okay? Any questions now? Any questions for the activity? Any questions for the activity? No? Any questions for the activity? If you have no questions, well, let's wait because I think some of you have a question. All right, let me know if you have no questions about the activity because if you have no questions, I have to say goodbye. No questions, guys? Any questions about the activity? No? We have now like everything like in order, guys. Remember that I asked you to send all the information. I want you to send the notes too today, okay? All the information that I already gave to you, please put them in the email and send it to me, all right? Because this way, remember that everything is gonna count. Like your notes are gonna count. The classwork is gonna count. All the information that I'm asking for, I mean, homework is gonna count and the project is gonna count, okay? So it is very important to send me everything about the topic. The grammar topic was the second condition. Yes, Tere, this is the grammar topic, okay? The grammar topic is going to be the stuff that I told you. The second conditional plus. The second conditional plus the passive voice. Yeah, Teresa, that's the activity. Mane, no questions. Mane, no questions. Then Hania, no questions. Angel Gastelum, no questions. And Fatima, teacher, does not accept to send the project to him right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, you have tonight. Tonight is the deadline, all right? Tonight is going to be the last day. No, it's not over 90, it's over 100, okay? You will have 100 if you send it to me tonight, okay? If you send it to me tonight, it's going to be like 100 if it is correct. Okay, I'll send you the notes. All right, thank you, Henry. Very good. In a second. Well, if you have no questions, guys, about the activity you should send, well, I have to say thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for paying attention. And then remember that participation is going to count a lot. Okay. I just want you to know that it's very important to send me everything, guys. If not, you're going to get zero. Okay. And I don't want you to fail. Okay. Perfect. So guys, it's a pleasure being here with you. It's a pleasure to be your teacher. Yeah. And next class is gonna be on Thursday in the first hour. Okay. Thursday, first hour. I'm gonna see you here, and please send me the information. If you have no more questions, I have to say goodbye. That's all for me, and I'll see you on Thursday in the first hour. Okay, believe it or not, I really hate to say goodbye because I'm not like working with you physically, right? I really miss you guys. I really miss being your teacher physically. Yeah, because I mean, it's much better to give a class when you are like in that moment, all right? So you're welcome, Hania. I'll see you on Thursday, guys. See you later. Please send me the information that I asked for, and I'll see you on Thursday. Goodbye. See you later, alligator, after a while. Crocodile. Bye-bye.